All right, guys, welcome to the Media Hijack Podcast. I'm your host, Billy Walters, and joining me is Chris, Unholy Jesus.
What is up? Happy Thanksgiving week.
Happy Thanksgiving Pilgrim Takeover week.
Here.
The Pilgrim Takeover is here.
Damn, this year went by so damn fast, man.
It did.
You blink and you'll miss it. Shit.
But before we get started, if you guys want to buy some t-shirts, head over to themediahijack.com, grab you an official Media Hijack t-shirt. Buy 12 because the holiday season is coming up.
And get one for your kids.
Get one for your mom, too.
Yeah, your side chick, your wife. Get
Your
for
front
everybody.
your front dude.
All that.
Also, if you guys want to visit our Reddit, be a member, join our Reddit community. Leave us some funny posts.
Please.
Also, if you guys want to catch the replay for this video, head over to our YouTube, catch the replay of this live Twitch show. And also, if you guys are listening to us on whatever device, you guys know you guys can come visit us on Twitch live.
Yes.
6 o'clock Eastern.
We're here.
And we actually read chat.
Yes, because everybody keeps asking me, well, I want to watch you guys live. Well, Tuesday, 6 p.m. It's been like this.
They're a bunch of liars.
For everything. It's been like, we've been doing this time schedule for a while now.
2 years later, I've been trying to watch. Hey, we haven't changed the schedule.
Even my supervisor knows my schedule to the point where he won't offer me overtime on Tuesdays. So he
already knows.
He knows the priorities here. He knows what I got to do.
Like, yeah, I know I'm not supposed to ask you on Tuesdays.
But they still ask. I know you're busy on Tuesdays, but
You want to work Tuesdays?
I know you're busy on Tuesday, Chris, but fuck your life here. You want some money?
Yeah. Also, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe on iTunes. Give us that 5-star, leave a comment. And yeah, also YouTube, you guys can do the same thing.
Yeah.
Leave some comments. Our YouTube is getting pretty dry. Except for that one video, we might be on Netflix. We might be on Netflix.
I was about to say, I looked it up.
Yeah.
I was like, I think it was like last week. I was like, let me check these views. I'm like, okay, this is our most viewed video for some reason.
Yeah, I think the producers, they were looking at our one episode where we talked about what happened in the Philippines. And we might be on YouTube, guys. I mean, not YouTube, Netflix.
Yes.
I'm just waiting for that email. Yes. Hey, could we use your video? No.
How much?
What do you think I am?
But why us, though?
Because the family member actually sent our video personally.
Yeah, because I remember it was the daughter. Right?
Yeah, the real daughter. That's how we got our foot in.
Damn.
Personally.
One shot. We get one shot at this. At
one
fame.
opportunity. Can't let it slip.
I don't know. This is it.
I'm glad I didn't talk shit about her dad.
No, we told the truth.
I told the truth.
We told the truth. It's like,
I was like, this is a good-ass dude. He was trying to help people.
I told you before, dude. That was one of the few episodes where I knew the topic. I was like, what? I was like, I don't know nothing about this.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing either.
And you exposed it. A lot of people don't know about that story either.
A lot.
About it. A lot of
Only
people.
the Filipino people know about it. If you see them drink Coke, that's how you know.
Fuck Pepsi. Like,
yeah, you'll never see Pepsi in a Filipino household.
If you think about it, yeah, because Vince and with his family, Coca-Cola up.
Always Coke.
Always Coca-Cola. Never Pepsi. Huh.
Wait, yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this show started. We're going to do a lot of small topics today, random topics, from weird to normal. Didn't that solar eclipse happen recently? Or lunar eclipse?
What day was it? What was it? Thursday? Last Thursday?
Last week, right?
Yeah, last Thursday.
Well, guess what? There's another one coming. December 4th. So total solar eclipse, December 4th.
Solar eclipse?
Total solar eclipse.
Where at?
In the sky?
I mean, there's only... I know that. No, I'm just saying that. Like, in what hemisphere? Like, 'cause sometimes there'll be solar eclipses, like...
I don't know.
Like, there's parts of the world that get solar eclipses way more than anywhere else. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see it, but December 4th is going to be the total solar eclipse. You're welcome. This episode will be up tomorrow, so you guys got time.
Save a date for December 4th. You got plenty of time, yeah. About, 2 weeks?
Plenty of time.
That is also Jay-Z's birthday.
You want to hear a funny story? It's like yesterday, right? I'd be doing dumb shit in the car when I drive, like talking to myself and shit. So I was I was doing the voice of the EA Sports guy.
EA Sports.
And I did it for the whole 20, 30-minute ride to work.
Talking like him?
I was trying to get it perfect. I was like, EA Sports. it's in a game. And then I kept doing it. I was like, damn, I almost got it.
Damn, I'm good.
And then I went home that day, right? YouTube, one of the videos, the EA Sports voice guy, his like I think it's his son or something.
He died?
No. Did he?
No.
I mean, I don't know.
I thought you were gonna say that. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
But the video is like it's like some kid next to the EA Sports guy,
Yeah.
and then he was trying to say it. He was like EA Sports in the game, and then he was like, "No, I'm gonna say." He was like EA Sports. I was like, "Dude, I was doing this shit the whole fucking day."
How?
And now they sent me a video of the official guy doing it.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was fucking crazy.
Simulation.
They sent me the perfect video. I was like, "Oh,
What is this man doing in traffic? Oh, you know what? We're gonna fuck with him."
because." What are the odds of that video popping up on your feed? Like, who would
Ever.
even
Who
want to
looks-
hear the EA Sports guy live?
How did your algorithm even point you in that direction of wanting to even watch that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was like,
So
that
weird.
is fucking crazy. It's so strong.
That is very strange. It's very well. What you was doing right there was random, but even more random was the
What's the video?
Was the video?
Yeah, that's too random. But nothing's random no more.
No. They know what they're doing.
The algorithms, they made it too strong
To where they're spying on us.
to where I think they can predict what we're gonna do now.
I could probably see that because people don't realize they're in a habit of doing things until it's like exposed. You're like, man, maybe I do this shit all the time, and they just now you can predict it. You can predict what I'm gonna do next.
Fuck, they're predicting us, man. They know me. I can't believe I'm that easy to predict.
It's like, Jim, look at this. Look at this. He keeps saying EA Sports on the car. Did we program that? No, he's just doing it. Like, oh, fuck, let's go.
The phone caught on. It's like, why is he saying that like 100 times?
What is going on?
Send him that video. That shit is already online.
Let's make him really trip
EA
balls.
Sports.
Let's make him really trip out.
Bob says, in my mind, I was thinking getting a massage chair for Christmas, but never looked it up online, and it shows up in ads everywhere. You know, I talked about this like maybe 7 years ago, where I first noticed that whatever my thoughts.
Thinking, yeah, I remember you said that.
Yeah, a long time ago.
You was the first person that told me about that with the, I'm thinking it and it's showing up now.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe 7-8 years ago. I was thinking about, no, not that long. Like maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah, about 5 years.
When I was living at Fat Man's and shit. Then I was like, damn, this backyard is fucking nasty. Like too many damn trees. And in my head, I was thinking, it's like, is there a company that can cut it all, then flatten the ground?
And you never spoke it. Because I remember you told me this story.
I never once.
You never said a word.
Never came out my mouth. But then I got an ad. It's like, hey,
Landscaping. Like, what the fuck?
we'll chop and flatten the land. I was like, whoa, that's like word by word.
This is exactly what I wanted.
I was like, I can't afford this shit. I was just thinking about it.
Right.
Yeah, that's when I knew, like, hey, they're in our head, and we're in a computer.
That's fucking scary, man.
We're just a silly
Is this even
computer
real?
program.
Is this even real?
It's whatever you imagine animates in 3D.
Oh, yeah. Ready to get started with the topic?
Yeah, you can go first.
Okay. All right. So today's episode, as well, like I said, we sorted the topics, but one of the stranger ones I came across doing my search for small topics was Qatar Alien symbols. Now, and I didn't ever mention that it is from space or anything like that. At least archaeologists have not said anything.
Qatar.
Oh yeah, Qatar. Oh yeah. So
COVID.
so Qatar is this place. I've been to Qatar before a lot of times. I've been there a shit ton.
So that's the country.
It's a country, yes.
Middle East.
And Shell Shock, if I'm wrong, like check me on this. Every time you travel out to the Middle East, whether you go to Iraq or Afghanistan or wherever, no matter if you're Marines, Air Force, Navy, whoever the fuck ever, Space Force, don't matter. You have to stop in Qatar. It's like a hub spot where everybody goes. You stay there for like maybe a day, 2, maybe 3. You hang out there, and then you and your crew, you fly out to. Hey, we're going to Afghanistan still, but it's like your last stop before you reach the Middle East. Like I've been there so many damn times. It's crazy. But I know Qatar was popping like this with alien shit.
It's like the transfer point, right?
Yeah, it's like a spot, like a hub, and then from there, wherever you're deploying to, everybody just spreads out from there. But it's like that last stop to like, I think you maybe even drink there. So it's like, hey, get it in, maybe 2 drinks or whatever. But after that, you're going off to war or whatever the hell you're going. So that's Qatar right there. But apparently, this is a site out in Qatar, and it's mainly like near the coastal line. A lot of it is like near this desert called Al Jazasia, if I pronounce that correctly. But it's like
Alajasia.
Alajasia, is that how you? Oh, okay. No, I think yours sound more right than mine. That's why I was like, is that it? But it's near like the country's like Gulf area, and they've noticed like symbols all across like within this region. I think they've discovered like 900 so far of these paleographs. It was actually, and I thought this was like a brand new discovery, but the first time they started discovering it was like, I think back in like 1973 or 74. It was like this archaeologist team of like a father and son. They came across and was like, oh shit, like these little holes in the ground. This is kind of.
So these just started showing up in the ground randomly?
Or they were starting to, or they were just discovering them or something. Like, I don't know if they was just popping up or just they were just now discovering them for the first time. But as far as I was reading about it, that a father and son archaeologist team found that like the first one was like in 1974.
How big was it?
They're pretty small. They're not huge. They're just very. I saw like a picture where somebody put a pen next to it, and it's like, I don't know, maybe.
I forgot to put the picture. My bad.
Oh shit!
So you have to describe it now.
Okay, so fuck. This is gonna be so difficult.
No, it's like a round circle, and then it has like these lines coming off of it. It looks kind of foreign, like outer space foreign. Like it doesn't look like anything in nature would make something like this. But it definitely looks like something like organic, like it was living or something made it.
Well, I think, from my understanding is that with the archaeologists, when they were there, they were trying to, they were like these circles. So trying to like paint a picture of everybody, and I had some theories on this stuff, but there's like one picture in particular where there's one big circle, and there's smaller circles surrounding the outside of it.
Yeah.
I think there were, some of the archaeologists were throwing out theories of like, it's actually like a game. Like, I guess it was a game similar to that, like within some type of human time of era, where you would take stones,
like marbles,
and it's like, they take rocks or marbles and you fill up the hole. But the archaeologists realized, it was like a game they used to play where they fill up rocks in like in a hole, and I guess if it got too big, I don't know how the game works.
Oh, that's probably what it is.
But then the archaeologists, when they was looking at the circles, the circles were too small.
For what?
For this game, for this little whole game that people used to play. So it's like...
Did that archaeologist play that game before?
I'm assuming that's a theory of a game they thought of. But I guess they're saying like, well, the rocks that they used to play the game that we already knew that existed at one time, the rocks were a specific size. And if it was like this size, it would not be able to fit into these circles that we're finding now. I guess it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like the rocks that they used in these games before don't work with the...
What if over time, like the circle just got smaller?
It could have been erosion. I guess.
And then like, okay, so the stone ball doesn't fit no more because over time, like the hole just,
Yeah, I think. Well, I think what they're trying to figure out right now is that with the circles, because they have to right now. Archaeologists, they are trying to build like a new technique to figure out how the hell they was even able to form a circle into limestone in the first place.
Oh, that's limestone.
Yeah, so it's like now they have to figure out like how they was able to make these perfect circles. And then from there, they got to figure out what they were doing or what did it in the first place. I saw one was like a bigger circle and had like smaller ones circling around it. And when I was looking at that picture, I immediately thought like, holy shit, is this like a picture of like our galaxy or our solar system? And I was like, hold on, that's probably the sun. And I counted around with all the circles. It's 9 circles. Fuck what you say about Pluto. Plainly, somebody thinks it's a planet, but it's 9 circles surrounding.
They're missing one circle.
What? Oh, Naribu.
Nibiru.
Yeah, that's too far out there for them. I guess.
10th planet.
And so I saw that, but they also drew a picture. It looks like a ship. If you look at it from above, it looks like a ship, and there's circles within it, and there's like these arms coming out. Archaeologists were saying like, some were saying that it's got to be a ship. That's how they roll their boats.
Oh, the rowing ship.
Yeah, but then a lot of archaeologists, other archaeologists are saying, but they're not matching up, and they're not built like they're talking about like it's like they're not even with each other, which you kind of like nitpicking at that point. I guess like if you got the sticks coming out the sides of the ship, I guess you say like it's more like more like legs. Some people think or something like that. Like, and I remember you and I was talking about earlier that It's probably like an organic ship or something. It looks like a bug to me when I first saw it. Is that a beetle?
Yeah, like a bug print.
Yes. And then I kept looking at the circles. I'm like, what if that's like the symbol of like people inside of it? And because they had circles outside of the little ship too.
But why would they put it on the ground though?
Just be like telling their story. Because I'm thinking like, this is my theory. With this little organic ship, I think it dropped people off and it's leaving. It's leaving some aliens here and it's going off to drop some aliens off somewhere else. This is my crazy ass theory. And the people that got dropped off here told their story. Like, hey, we just here.
That's what happened. Like
We're on a mission.
One of the old stories where they were saying how after they modified the DNA of humans when they first came to Earth, they took some of those people and then they scattered them all around the world. And then wherever they scattered you, like in Asia or in Africa, they had like their own teachers teaching them, different ways of life.
And they're not even from...
Yeah, and then that's how they created like different cultures. But it's actually, they're learning techniques or whatever from like an alien race.
And then teaching us in return?
Teaching like
It's kind of like that movie Eternals, which I have not seen yet. But it's about an ancient, like a race of people. They've been around for like so long that they wound up like... I think one of them wants to become like a Hollywood star or some shit over time. But they kind of influence humanity to go in
Nicolas
direction.
Cage.
Huh?
Nicolas Cage.
What about him?
Remember they found an old picture of him?
Oh shit, he's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, him and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be like just, I guess the movie's about just showing how...
They never died.
Yeah, they
immortals.
But they would... I think the movie also like goes into, well, who sent them, who like created them, why are they on Earth? It's almost like in a way where they're supposed to help advance a society to join the bigger world of
the
what's out
Galactic
there.
Federation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's why I think it was like, hey, aliens got dropped off, boop, boop. Ship leaves.
Yeah, what I was hearing, it was like aliens from other planets. None of them are bad guys. They're all good. They're trying to help us advance. They said the bad guys, are here on Earth.
Yeah, it's us.
Yeah.
Straight up. I believe it 1,000%. It is us.
They talk about like the people that do live underground. They're the ones that's doing all this bad shit.
To us?
Yeah, they control a lot of all this shit,
I feel like at this point, they don't have to do anything. This shit's on like autopilot. We fucking shit up at this point on ourselves. If it's true and they exist, then I can see them maybe starting some shit. But at this point, they don't have to do anything. They're like, you know what? We'll watch this shit burn down. But I know. So what else I was trying to look at too? So another reason why too, some of the archaeologists were speculating that it was it may possibly like the drawing was, which kind of looks like a rowing boat, giant ship or whatever.
Like a Roman ship.
Like everybody got the big ass paddles and shit.
And they have the
it's like 5 dudes rowing it on one stick. Like,
yep.
The reason why they say, well, some of the archaeologists were saying that the reason why that it may possibly be a ship is because in that era, people were, I guess, maybe trying to get more in tune with the afterlife, and was trying to explain the story. Like boats are always used a lot throughout a lot of religious texts of like, hey, the living getting on a boat and going into the afterlife. I think like Greek mythology has it like with I think it's called like River of Styx, but basically it's like, hey, you go into the afterlife, you have to get on a boat, and then the ferryman will take you across.
That's the same with Egyptian.
Which is why they put like coins in your eyes and shit like that.
Yeah. To
pay the ferryman because you got to pay a toll. Unless you're gonna be stuck here forever.
Yep. That's why they put the coins in the eyes.
They put the coins in the eyes like, hey, I'm covered in your bill. Boop boop, and then
the Egyptian god's like, that'll be 2 cents.
Like that'd be 3 cents
Canadian.
Like that'd be 3 cents. I'm like, what? It went up. I'm like, the price went up. You stuck.
Holy shit! I got fucking screwed. They only take bitcoins now.
So it's a wrap.
Ain't nobody going.
Everybody sitting here. We all stuck.
Just like, okay, you gotta get reincarnated. This time into a cockroach. Sorry.
Should have read the message.
Too many humans. Team Thanos.
Y'all eat too much. But that was it for my short ass story about that. It was nothing huge, but it's if you guys are like are interested, look it up. It's Qatar alien symbols. It's fucking
you can look up the symbols. To me, it looks cool.
It's cool.
It looks like really man made though, and
yeah,
I don't know why the archaeologists acting so surprised. Like, oh shit! It's like they they haven't found anything new in a long time.
Yeah, I think with them it's just that, which I thought they would have had this shit figured out, but I think what's confusing them the most is what could have carved through limestone. And when I first read that, my first reaction was, what the hell? Y'all didn't know this already? Like, how y'all been finding dinosaurs were all over the planet at one time? How the fuck y'all been? Why is this a surprise that? I don't know. I think they're surprised that humans had the technology at the time to cut through it. I guess that's the thing that's kind of baffling them. Also, too, they had a theory that it also could be like a chess game. That was their first theory. They thought it was like some type of game that they were playing.
Might be a chess game.
So, I don't know.
They didn't have Walmart back then, or
no.
What's that board game company?
Milton Bradley?
Is it? Or the board game one? Something Bros.
Bang Bros?
Stanley Cooper? No. The one that makes the Ouija board.
Milton Bradley, right?
Oh, I guess. Yeah, Milton Bradley.
No, I'm wrong. No.
I don't know. It's something Bros.
Something Brothers.
Carnegie Brothers. I don't know.
I know what you're talking about, though. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Fuck. Now I have to get it, or I can't continue my story.
Go.
Martin Brothers. I don't know.
Okay,
Fuck.
Let me see.
Why is my head saying dumb shit?
Is this ties into this story? Do you kind of come up?
Board games. Remember? We're talking about, we led into board games.
No, I know. I'm just trying to figure out what something brothers. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Bradley Brothers.
Somebody said
Hasbro.
Hasbro.
Yeah, there it is. See, I was close.
I almost believed you on Bradley Brothers, but I was like, Milton Bradley. We just said it.
Yeah, Hasbro.
Hasbro.
Yeah. See, I knew there was a brother or something.
Okay.
I was close.
I'll give you that.
Yep.
Bros.
I hit every brother.
What's your damn story?
All right, next story. Well, this is not really a story. It's just fun fact. Okay. I really just went everywhere.
Okay.
Did you know that pigs are smarter than dogs?
I believe that.
Yeah.
Dogs are fucking dumb, but they're good. Like, they're cute dumb.
And 9 out of 10 people will still eat pork, even if they knew about this, even if they're aware that that's true, that pigs are smarter than dogs. But they'll still eat pork over a dog.
Yeah, because society has conditioned us to be, hey, dogs, you don't really have to eat them. They're fun.
Who would want to eat a dog? That's last resort.
Exactly.
Get that smart ass scientist pig here.
But no, I believe
that pig doing calculations and shit.
They've been doing experiments on like pigs for like the longest of where I think out of all the animals, a pig's heart is very like the closest to
a human
heart. So pigs, they special, but they make a mean ass fucking BLT. And I'm sorry, I can't change
I like
who I am.
crunchy pork, like the ones that they serve at Asian weddings. Fuck, they make the skin so crunchy. I was like, how do you do that so good?
Hey, only pigs.
They would bring a whole pork, dude.
The whole body?
Legs and all, with a tail, a head, everything. And they'll throw it on the table, like at weddings. We just tear that ass up.
Just throw down.
Get that pig over here.
They're good, man. They're a good food source, but they are fucking it's food source. You can't change it.
They're like, get that calculator out of that pig's hand. What are you trying to do?
That's why I like
trying to escape.
That's why like Muslims don't eat pigs too, because they're filthy. Because pigs are filthy ass animals, though. But so are dogs.
They're filthy because we feed them shit.
And they can eat almost anything.
Just like hippopotamus.
Yeah, if they're hungry, you throw them a dead body, they'll eat it. Pigs will tear that shit up.
Yeah, they don't discriminate. They're like survival mode.
Eat.
On forever.
But
they don't even take breaks and shit. They're like 15-minute break. No, you're gonna die.
Shellsock says, because dogs used to help us hunt way back in the day, so they became pets. That is true.
Yeah, dogs are bred to be human companions.
We can work with each other. Yeah, we got that built. We built that trust with them. Because I'm assuming how it all started was, but that changed the course of history forever for this planet, where a dog was hungry. That's usually a predator, which is probably like usually an apex predator in the forest. A human came across it. Dog was hungry. Fed the dog. Dog's like, hey man, they can feed us. I'm gonna bring some friends back. We're gonna eat some more. Humans keep feeding them, form a bond. Stuck for life now.
You know when we started getting like regular dogs, like that can live in the house? When the Chinese got a hold of these dogs, they started modifying their DNA through CRISPR technology back then. They called it something else, but they were modifying the DNAs of these dogs, see if they can get them smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah, they did with cats too.
Yeah. Chinese, they play with DNA like it's nothing. Not just the Chinese, Russians. I mean, we play with DNA like that.
Everybody try to play God.
So they were fucking with these dogs' DNAs for a long time. That's why you got all these crazy ass new species of dogs and shit.
That's like how
because none of those dogs can survive in the wild.
No, they would get fucking obliterated.
Yeah,
they wouldn't know what to do.
Yep. The one that's closest to like the real wolf would be like a husky, a shepherd, right?
Shit, this sometimes I think a pit bull could be the fucking wolf.
Could.
Pit bulls are some kind of
they're breeded for war.
Yeah, that's the best way you can describe a pit bull.
Pit bull is
I know
for
some
war.
people love them. I get it. They're awesome dogs, but
yeah,
fuck, they are high.
But that's
strong.
like having like a John Cena running around your house, but then you don't train him how to fight.
No.
They're like, why you got a John Cena dog, but he doesn't know how to fight?
And they always want to fight kids.
Yeah, but then the dog is wondering, like, man, why am I so fucking bulky and strong?
Man, you see this shit? It's like looking in the mirror. You see this shit? Shit's
But his personality is like a
of a baby.
A baby animal.
A baby with super strength.
Yeah, strong ass baby.
That's like how they do with cats. It's like with black cats. They breed like what's it called, like Bombay cats, which is a cat I used to have. I did so much research about them that I found out I think it was in China. They started breeding like they wanted to create like a baby panther.
Ooh, that's cool.
And they started doing mixing breeds up, and that's how black cats start to exist. It's like this. They did it with cats too.
Were they upset?
That was.
They're like, damn it.
Fuck, it's supposed to be white, man.
Get out of here, Ling Long.
No, but there was like, I think, I'm not sure how it started, but I'm assuming China, like, some Chinese scientists or whatever probably went to like a jungle, saw a black panther, was like, that's an amazing creature. Let's make it small. And then somehow they was like, just started experimenting and got your little black cats. That's just real.
Bob says, but can they hunt for truffles? Who hunt truffles? Yeah, dogs, right? They got those sniffing dogs. What they call greyhounds?
I thought it was golden retriever. There is a dog that hunts for truffles.
Yeah, there's a dog that hunt for truffles.
Ain't no pit bull hunting for no truffles though.
No, pit bulls they're looking for a boxing fight.
I was like hunting for kids, but
They're looking for a Mike Vick.
Hey, yo, Mikey.
Fight club for dogs.
Yo, Mikey.
Shell Shock says, and now we have pugs. Yeah, now we got pugs and Yorkies and fucking toy piglet, hamster, chihuahuas.
What's the hot dogs? It starts with a D.
Doberman.
No, the little hot dogs.
A Dutch hound.
No, wait.
A dash hound.
A Dotson. There
Dotson.
You go.
Yeah.
You was getting close too. That's what helped me. Thank you.
What did I say first?
Doberman. Doberman.
That's a real dog, right?
Doberman is, yeah.
Yeah.
But nah, those dogs don't live long anyway with them type of bodies. They kind of
they're
like
born with a back problem.
I think Yorkies live a little bit longer than them, but yeah, they got like back problems and shit. And I think pugs have like a breathing problem. Like,
yep, they all have they're born handicapped.
Like, imagine if a human was walking around like,
yeah, they're like that.
You'd be like, what's wrong with you? But as us humans, we're like, oh, that's so cute. No, but if a human was breathing like that, there's something genetically wrong.
He in Grady Hospital if he's breathing like that.
Or homeless.
But yeah, they breed all these dogs with all these health conditions, and then people like them so much, they keep breeding that same brand.
Yeah.
Let's keep breeding this hot dog.
There was a place, I can't remember if it was across the United States or if it was just in Georgia, but I think they made it, I think it might have been in Georgia, but they made it illegal for, like, you need a license to breed dogs now. Like, you can't just be, because you're fucking up the pool because you're having, like, brothers and sisters mating with each other, and it's causing like a genetic defects with these dogs now. So now they're saying like, hey, you need to have a license. Don't be breeding shit on the side anymore because we have a world of crazy, weird dogs if you keep doing this.
What they call that license to breed dogs? Kettle corn or some shit?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I was like dog breeding.
Correct me. I dare you.
I think you might be right though.
No, I'm not right.
Oh my god, that sounds so good. I believe you.
I don't know. It's something. It's not kettle corn. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. I believe it.
Bob knows because Kennel Club. Yep.
See, you've been kind of getting close tonight with stuff.
I'm beating around the whole.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're like
Yeah, Bob knows because
in.
she bought like a Yorkie from like somebody who was verified seller of Yorkies.
No mixed breeding and shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What happened to the Yorkie? Bob, you also got it?
No comment.
Oh my God! You know,
No comment.
bleep this out.
This story, I don't know. If I tell the story, Bob would probably go to jail.
No, don't
I'm
say
just
it.
playing.
I really don't want to know. Tell me after the show. Tell me when we cut these cameras off.
Yeah. I'm just playing. I exaggerate a little bit. No, the dog's still alive. I don't know. It has new owners.
Okay, so
But
it's
that's
nice.
a
Okay.
long time
I'm
ago.
thinking they murdered it and then buried it in the
This was
backyard.
like 15 years ago or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, hopefully it's happy. Well, it's dead now. It's 15 years ago, but
You guys want to hear another animal story?
sure, why not?
Like I said, hey, let's do random topics. I'm collecting all these animal stories.
Yeah, I see, man. You went lying. Fuck.
All right, so I got one where a cow escapes a slaughterhouse and winds up at a water park. True story. This shit happened like in Brazil. This dude cleaning water parks, right? The water park is closed. And he's like, what's that noise? He sees a cow, grown-ass cow,
Hiding in the bushes.
going down the water slide
You lying.
with no water. And the cow's trying to walk, but he can't. He keeps falling. He's like, what the fuck is this?
This is like...
And the dude was just filming the cow trying to go down the little swirly water slide.
So you...
He escaped a slaughterhouse.
Pixar, where are you? This needs to be a movie.
This was like, this is my last run. I always wanted to go to a water park.
He didn't know where he's going. He's like, oh shit, I need to get down there to get away from them. How can I do this? I'm not going to jump. That's crazy. This slide will do.
Yeah, then he got an Uber.
The neighbor probably heard it first before he saw it. He probably heard it's like, because it's dry. There's no water coming out of it. This cow skin just dragging on fucking metal.
He was determined. That was probably his dream, because what are the odds of a cow escaping and then winds up at a water park, unless he got a ride? Because the water park is closed.
Somebody dropped him off.
Yeah,
How did he
it's
get to the gate?
closed. How did it get through the gates? Even normal humans got to do some magic to get through the gates. They got to snap the bars and shit. This cow was on a ride.
Maybe he used to be an employee that worked there,
Oh,
died, reincarnated as a cow.
no, the back door.
And he did a back door to get in. Yes. He's like, what am I doing in this cow body? Oh my God, they're slaughtering us. I gotta run.
No, it's the back door. That's what happened.
He just figured it out.
Well, that's that story. You got one?
Good shit. Yes, I got one. And it's not an animal story.
Damn.
It's people need to stop doing stupid shit story. Okay. This is something I saw. This is a video a shit ton of people saw
Too late, Bob.
on.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So recently, I think this video dropped last week, right? But you remember like the video of like the armored truck? Have you seen the video of it yet? All right. There's an armored truck
what are we
on.
talking about?
Sorry. All right. Sorry. The news article is armored truck spill on highway sparks cash grab frenzy.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was like
Did I send you that video? It's in San Diego, right? Where the armored truck with all that money?
like on I-5 or some shit. Which is
Yeah.
of all places for that shit to happen, it picked that spot.
And they had the girl like, this is crazy.
Yeah. So the girl's like, oh yeah. She's like, yeah. They throwing money in there and shit. Fucking showing everybody in the background, which that kind of like triggered me. I'm like, motherfucker. I'm like,
Everybody stopped the
All
car.
right,
So imagine the people like 5 miles back wondering what the fuck is going on. They missed out on all that shit.
all right, let me.
But what really happened? I don't know what happened.
All right, so this is the story right here. It says an armored truck spilled its trove on a California highway Friday, sparking a cash grab frenzy that resulted in 2 arrests, which was fucking hilarious, authorities said. The truck's doors flew open around 9 a.m. So people are going to work, probably be like, man, imagine this, if you will. 9 a.m., you're driving to work like, man, fuck this, I'm sitting in traffic, hate my boss, da-da-da. And then a back door to an armored truck opens up, and you see cash flying out.
Well, it was done purposely.
I think it sounds like it was an accident from what I was reading about it. It says the truck's door flew open around 9 a.m., sending bills flying all over Interstate 5 near Carlsbad, halting traffic as drivers got out their cars and snatched what they could, according to California Highway Patrol. Oh, and this is my favorite part of the story. An adult couple, a man and a woman, were arrested on suspicion of taking some of the money after getting locked out of their vehicle on a roadway. So these people stopped their car. It's like, oh shit, money's flying everywhere. Let's get out, baby. Car still running. Close the door behind them. Get the money, grab the money, try to get back to the car. Shit's locked. So these are like the first people locked up. That they locked themselves out of the car. They couldn't escape. They had money on them.
I would think they arrested a lot of people.
Oh, it's gonna come. It's about to go down. is about to go. They should have jumped the girl recording the shit, first of all. Like, why the camera ruined everything. Because right now, from my understanding, the cops, they don't have a real... They don't know the amount that was taken. They just know their money flew out. So, me personally, I would have taken the money. Like, when the police, when Johnny comes out, and he's asking, they go on the news and they're asking all these questions like, hey, all this money came out, flying out the back of a truck. Please bring your money in, and we'll you won't get locked up for it. I almost guarantee you they don't know the number of amount that's gone missing. So I would just I'm like, I found some here. That caught me on camera. Here's $100. So, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Just get them off your trip.
The main camera is the girl that's fucking recording that shit.
The worst. That was it. That was the one that. Why? Like, I remember she was on camera, and in the background you see like a lady. I don't know if she was Puerto Rican or something, but you see a lady like picking up money, minding her own damn business, trying to make ends meet, picking up money. And she like looks right at the camera. I'm like, boom, they got you. Like all these people that was doing their own thing, you just caught all these people on camera.
Yeah. She was excited. Anybody would have done that too.
You caught them in fucking...
Not me though. You know what I would do if I saw that?
What?
Keep driving.
Really, just keep going?
Got no time for that.
Fuck that.
Let me tell you a story. Like one time I was already leaving work, right? Mm. And then I got to the parking lot and there was a $20 on the ground.
What'd you do?
I just kept walking.
Oh, you crazy.
That's just how I am. I was like, oh, that's too easy.
No, I can say you're crazy.
I was like, that's a trick.
I'm not going to say you're crazy. You ride on a different wave than me.
Yeah, because the last time I did it, I felt so bad. That's why I don't do stuff like that no more. The last time I did it, it's a true story. I was at a mall, right? And this little girl, her mom gave her $20. Her mom was like, hey, hold on, this is $20. I just hear it, but I'm not even thinking what's going on. Yeah. And the girl leaves a $20 like on the clothes. This is at a Macy's.
No, that's when I wouldn't take it. There's layers to my shit.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh shit, she just left it there.
No, you didn't.
Me.
No, you didn't.
I was young. Maybe 31. I'm just playing. Well, I was in high school. I was still young.
Yeah, fuck.
Right?
Young.
Yeah. So I was like, oh shit, she left. I went over there, took the 20, put it in my pocket. 2 minutes later, the girl's like, hey, where'd my money go?
What'd you do?
Like, she should have never left it. Her mom was like,
what'd you say?
Where'd you put that money? I was like, oh shit, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I thought she walked up and asked you.
No.
Oh, that's no. Oh, man.
They didn't even look at me. I just left. Went to the arcade.
That's why you bring a black friend, just to put that distraction.
Yeah, I was with like my cousin. They're pretty dark skinned. But we went to the arcade. They had the tilt, the tilt. They had like fucking DDR and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, fuck, let's go to tilt.
Let's go.
Let's spend this money.
Let's spend his 20.
Well, yeah, after 20. That, and then, I got home. I was like, man, I had a guilty conscience. I was like, let's not do that again.
That's good shit that you feel that way, though.
Yeah, that's why, like, when I saw that 20, I had that moment. I was like, somebody might walk, turn around, and go back and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't do it no more.
See, in that situation, I would not have taken the money. There's times where I'll see people drop money. Like I know people that if they see somebody walking away and they'll drop money out their pocket, they'll take the money. Yeah. I do not do that shit on that level. Like if I don't know where it came from or who the owner is and it's just there. Like for example, I think last month and the month before, I was at Ingles.
Stole something?
No, it was just $5 laying on the ground right at the register, and I was about to ask. Hey, my mom went through all the process of like, hey, maybe I should get the $5 to just do it at the cashier. And I did try to give it to him. And he was like, oh man, now it's yours. Like, he's like, I don't know who dropped it. I'm like, bet. So
I still wouldn't keep it.
If you green light it for me, then I'll go for it. But it's weird. It's like if I did not want to take it, but I was like, fuck it, I could throw this in a gas tank or something.
Melissa, she said she was that kid that lost that money when she was young.
Oh.
Maybe it was because it was a white girl.
Oh yeah, black folks ain't gonna leave no money on no.
Yeah, why would she leave $20 on some clothes?
But then again, that might not even because she's white. It's just because she might have been like a kid. Was she
no,
a kid?
No. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Was she a kid?
Yeah, she's like our age.
Stupid ass kids. Stupid ass kids.
They get so excited when they get all that money. That wasn't you. What would be the odds of that?
I was 14, 15, when I would lose money. Was some kind of simulation time loop?
I remember one
What is going
time.
on here?
One time, this is a crazy story. I was a kid, right? And Bob knows the story because it made its round through the whole neighborhood. So I used to wear like this gold chain, right?
Yeah,
Funny thing is, I don't even think this gold chain was real.
probably not.
But my mom gave me a gold chain, and the charm was like some fucking bullshit.
What was it?
It was nothing. It was just some broken up looking gold. I was like, but I liked it for some reason because I like to put it in my mouth.
Oh, yeah.
I like to eat it because it tastes good, right? So I wear it.
chewing on gold.
So I would wear it every day to school. And then there's one fucking day
Would you tuck it in?
when we were walking to school, Asian dude out of nowhere came right behind my back, started taking off my necklace.
Who?
I don't know, some random Asian dude.
They didn't go tomorrow?
No. This is like in Cali.
Oh, okay, Cali. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm
yeah.
thinking like at my school.
No. This is different.
Okay, my bad. Okay.
And then he fucking put his hands around my neck, took that shit off. I just kept walking because I was like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on.
You just like was walking. He just took it.
Yeah,
You
I was
just, like,
walking. I was like, pretending like I didn't
Okay.
feel that, right? I let him do his thing. I was like, hey, he's taking kind of long. Let me just slow down a little so he can
let me go at a speed where he can
just
unclip it.
slow down so he can. Yeah, because I was so scared. I was like,
Did you see his face? Like you knew,
I just knew he was Asian because
And you
I
didn't
saw
know
his
him.
hand color.
and you didn't know him.
It was kind of brown yellow. I'm just playing. I just knew he was Asian. Yeah, because he had the split haircut and shit.
Oh, to go down the.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, this must have been
And,
back in the day for real.
But see, then like I told my mom that she told the whole fucking neighborhood, and
Why would you do that?
She exaggerated the story to where she said that the criminal ripped it off my neck.
Oh, I think
I was like, no, I just let him take that shit.
I just slowed down my
I was
pace.
just walking, and then he just took that shit.
I just slowed up.
Normally, he didn't rip it off; like he took it carefully off.
He didn't punch me. He didn't yell at me. So he didn't say nothing.
Took it off like I was like a princess. It was very light. I didn't even feel his hands. Yeah,
And he just and so
I was so young, man.
and he just took it as like walked away.
Took it, yeah. And then later
That's
it hit
insane.
me when I was like in the school, and then I started getting sad. I was like, holy shit, my mom gave me that. You know, and then the emotions start flooding. Then I told my mom, and she was like, what the fuck? So I don't know till this day. I don't know if it was real or not.
What do you mean if it was real? He clearly robbed you.
Yeah, no, if the chain was real.
Hey, the feelings were real though. For it. That's
Yeah.
that's the real part.
The attachment
Yeah,
to
the
it was
attachment to it was real.
And then ever since that day, my mom never bought me any more jewelry. Because usually, like, with Asian families, they will buy, like, their kids, like, gold chains, like, for luck and stuff. Or, like, jade and shit. But nope. My mom didn't buy me nothing else because she thinks I would just give it away.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't blame her. You did slow down your pace.
I did almost smash her ring, though, because of science project.
Smash her ring.
Yeah, because my teacher said that you can't smash a diamond. It's impossible. I was like, hey, my mom got a diamond ring.
Let's see. Let's
Yeah,
test
I was
this.
I almost took it and tested that theory out, but I was like, let's not do this. Yeah, I was a dumb kid, but I just want to know how things work.
Hey,
I was like, I just wanted to see if it's true.
look, I'm gonna push this. I'm gonna push the limit of anything that I'm told
Yeah,
about.
in class, I was so intrigued by like my teacher saying, yeah, diamond's the most strongest
You can't break it.
crystal. Like,
Only a diamond can break a diamond.
only a diamond can
you
break a
know?
diamond. Like, I was like, bet. I was like, let me go home. I'm gonna go find where my mom put like her diamond ring, because she doesn't wear her ring all the time.
Yeah,
She'll
most-
leave it like in the drawer. I was
A
like,
lot of people when they get married, they stop wearing their rings a lot.
yeah,
There's like their
Well,
fingers getting
yeah,
something or whatever. I don't know.
yeah, or she just don't want to get robbed. Because we did like
That
live in
too.
LA, and you know that's
That's
just kind of
also-
raunchy.
I mean, if they're gonna walk up to you and take your necklace and then walk away, a ring ain't gonna be. They might have to fight for a ring. That's a little different.
You get stabbed.
Yeah,
Stabbed.
automatically.
Shell Shock says, he says, damn, family secrets coming out today. Here's another thing about my mom, which triggered me today.
Right.
How she whooped my ass when I was a kid. She did it so bad to where I was like, I'm about to call the cops today.
I'm gonna do what my white
I'm
friend.
about to call the cops. I should have did this like 25 years ago.
I'm gonna do what my white friend told me to do. I'm gonna call the cops on my parents if they hit me again. I had a friend
Yeah.
tell me that one time. I was complaining like my mom whipped my ass. He's like, just call the cops, bro. Hell, you think I could, man? Hell no.
And die twice.
Yeah, for real, no.
Yeah.
That's a death sentence.
I think my mom beat me the worst out of all my siblings. Bob knows. I don't know. Like, my mom should have known that I was just being a kid. Why she gotta beat me up for that? Bob says, Chris wet the bed till he was 14. Is that true?
No, shell shock.
I actually peed in the bed last week. I'm just playing.
Chris went to bed till he's 14. Well, since shell shock wants to be funny, his first name is real name Chris as well too.
Oh
so
yeah, no, I got his address.
Yeah. So you talking about yourself, my guy? I don't know what's going on here.
I got his shipping address.
He's speaking in third person. Shell shock.
I was like, whoa, there's a Chris over there.
There's more.
Bob says, I remember I had a necklace and I took it off, hid it under the rug. Then she vacuumed under the rug and now it's gone. Whoa, I didn't hear that story.
Yeah, because Bob did say something early in the chat too, saying when we were young, we had hella jewelry, but always got lost. So now we have none.
Yeah, I guess that's when my mom was like, "Hey, we're not gonna buy you kids nothing because you guys don't know
you don't know
you don't know the value of this." You know, she's like, "We work so hard for this." I was like, "Why the fuck you buy us some shit that?"
Yeah, a gold chain for a kid wait till they're like 20 or some shit, I guess.
Yeah, like don't give no
kids
gold
lose shit all the
chain
time.
to a kid.
And when kids lose shit, they can't find it. So
it's like another form of like protection. The gold.
Yeah, I kind of
you and
figure
stuff.
Bad juju or something. Go got like a long history of supernatural shit. So I can see it.
I remember the kids, like the Asian kids at school, like they had the gold chains. I was like, let me see if that's real. And the way I tested was, I'll just scoop it up with my hand and just weigh it. I was like, damn, that shit heavy.
Now if it's
And
light.
he was like a Chinese kid too. And then he, his mom pays for his gymnastic lessons. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you got some baller ass parents with your thick ass gold chain. I'm not gonna steal it.
This is your real chain.
3 chains.
All right.
Wait, let's take a quick break real quick.
Okay.
And then we'll come back with some more stories.
All right.
Family secrets. Come. Be right back. And we're back.
All right.
You want me to do one real quick?
Sure.
All right. In hacker news. All right, so hackers apologized to a Arab. Is it Arab or Arab?
Yeah, sure.
Arab royal family.
ARAB?
Yeah.
That's Arab, yeah.
Yeah, so a hacker, he apologized to an Arab family for leaking out their data. Because, so in October, infamous ransomware gang known as Conti, they released thousands of files of stolen files that were stolen from a UK jewelry store. Like, some of the people that was in these files was like famous people like David Beckham, Oprah Winfrey, Donald Trump, and so on. But the people that got real triggered from it was, the royal family, the Arabs, the ones, Saudi Arabia, where they own all that fucking oil shit.
Another word is also Arabs. I think it's
Arabs.
There you go.
Did I say Arabs?
Arabs say that Arab is a hood. Like that's people saying hood, but
Oh,
that's like people like us say
Arabs.
Arab. The Arab.
Is it Arabs?
It's Arabs is another
Arabs.
word. That's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
the most
My bad.
acceptable term.
Okay, so the Arabs, right? You don't fuck with no royale Arabs, dude.
No, man, they're dangerous. As
You
fuck.
already know, like they're big time. They're the one that's kind of like above the law, kind of. I think they are above the law. Like the cops will look at them, and be like, never mind,
They got money.
carry on, because they own part of the system too.
Man,
Because
a whole lot of them. I've been to what was that before? Kuwait. Holy shit! The money they got is
yeah, it's ridiculous.
it makes like even places that got money out here in America look like shit.
Yeah,
They can do whatever the fuck they want.
They're too powerful. So when the hackers found out that they leaked information of these Arabs, these royals, all their information and all their names and everything, addresses and stuff. Mm-hmm. The royal family, they found out, right? You know what they did?
What? They killed him.
They sent assassins out
Killed a hacker?
for the hackers.
Hey.
So the hackers, once they knew that, oh shit, they're sending fucking guys to kill us, the hackers like, So they made like a public apology and a post apologizing to the Arab family, the royal family, and they say, hey, sorry, none of this information was sold or traded or anything. Your information is still safe. so they can save their own ass.
Yeah,
Because
like,
these hackers,
hey, don't kill us. Hey, we.
they're like, oh, we hacked the wrong family.
So they get killed?
No, they're alive. I guess they squashed the beef. The hackers are okay.
They probably gave back all the information. Like, look, just take all this shit back.
Yeah, that's like, imagine that. Like, you're a hacker and then you end up hacking the most powerful people like in the world.
Some Arab like royalty.
Yeah.
That literally like they can do whatever the fuck they want. A lot of times I think they start wars and shit too. But yeah, you ain't gonna. You'd have been killed and nobody would have ever known.
That's when they sent out the killer assassins. They didn't even hesitate. They're like,
It should be a movie.
they like kill them.
This should be a movie.
You know?
It sounds good.
I could see them like, with white turban. They did what with their information? Oh, they stole it from the jewelry store that we all
Talking about
shop
like just
at?
where you only see their eyes.
No. They just had the little headband.
Oh, just on top.
The towels.
Damn.
Yeah. And they just, hey, just go take care of them.
Say less.
The hackers, they found out like, oh shit, they're trying to kill us. Like, for real.
Hey, take all your shit back.
They're like, hey, sorry. He started typing up a whole fucking paragraph.
We didn't know that we was going after you guys. We did not know. We pleaded ignorance on it.
Yeah. Shell Shock says the hackers got sent to a re-education camp.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they probably
That's
got,
like some China shit.
they got dealt with.
Some China shit.
Bob says thought it was apple juice.
Oh, Jameson.
You thought right.
That's what it is. What else would it be?
But speaking of ransomware, crypto, and NFTs, because my story is gonna leak into your story. So like,
Synergy, you're good. You're getting good at this.
Yeah.
You're getting good at this.
So you know how NFTs is the big thing where people are buying art for very expensive amount of money.
Yeah.
But people don't know the other side of NFTs and how it involves the criminal organization. So, like, a lot of the ransomware that's going on, right? Like, ransomware, what it is when they install, like, this software on your computer where they get all your valuable information and then they lock it and then they say, hey, if you want us to unlock the shit back, you have to pay us, like, in cryptocurrency, right? So, they've been doing this for a long time. Ransomware is not a new thing. And then let's say like you're the ransomware guy, right? You collect like millions and millions of dollars, like through people giving you money so they can unlock their files on their computer, right? But you can't really spend that money because, it's illegal. Like, where did you get that money? You have to explain where you got it from.
Yeah, they want to know the source.
So here's the little loophole with NFTs. What they're doing, right? They would create a different account. They would create a crappy ass NFT, random ass artwork. They'll put it on the market, and then they have another account where they purchase it with like millions of dollars. So when they purchase it for millions of dollars, you as an artist or him as an artist, like, oh yeah, somebody bought my artwork for so and so amount of money. Yeah. Boom, a couple $200 million clean. Oh. You don't even have to open up a laundromat to clean money. To say, hey, where the money come from? Somebody bought my artwork. That's all you gotta say.
So this is like the new era of like, cleaning
this is the new era of cleaning drug money.
Or laundering, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
The NFT laundering money. People don't even talk about that shit.
No, but that is actually very interesting. I never thought about that.
Yeah, they're like, oh, why did this NFT sold for $600 million? Get the fuck out of here. That's straight up drug money, dude.
Hell yeah.
That's straight up drug money, ransomware money. They're cleaning all that shit. And watch when 5 years from now, when this shit hit the fan and then people start realizing, holy shit, in the beginning, this is what they were doing the whole time was cleaning drug money.
They'll be, by the time they catch on to it, it'll be too late. It's already...
Yeah, by the time they catch on it, Netflix documentary.
Yes. And it's going to be amazing. Because this NFT shit is...
Shell Shock says that's not new, just digital now. Shitty artwork has always been used to launder money. Yeah, you're right. Because I was going to do a podcast about like how they were using artwork like to sell, like any artwork just to sell for a high amount of price, just to clean money. That's why these art pieces were so expensive. Yeah, they've been doing it. It's not a new thing. But the NFT, it made it a whole lot easier.
Like this is
a
new
proper
way. Yeah, this is a new way of doing it.
they didn't need to go to no fancy gallery to be buying like
Look at that art sitting on the wall. Like, this is the Mona Lisa. Like that, you know.
Right, like you would go to like
you can be in your basement.
that Art Basel shit like in fucking Miami, wherever they do that art show all the time. And remember that one piece of art where the dude just stuck a banana on a canvas with tape, and it sold for
it was some fucking
so much
dumb.
million
I heard
amount
about that.
of money.
It'd be like the little shit.
That's how you clean money.
That was the first when I first saw that. I was like, I'm gonna just take a spit on the canvas, like, and sell it.
Yep.
Like, oh, this is his mind. Like, he is getting sick of reality. Like, this is what that spit represents. Like, it shit sells.
It's dark.
Oh my god,
It has dark energy.
dark energy. All right, so sticking with the NFT stuff. Are you on yours?
Yeah, I'm done. Yep.
Cool. So Miramax right now is suing Quentin Tarantino over Pulp Fiction NFTs, which was a pretty interesting story. So basically what's happening is that one of my favorite, if not possibly my favorite director of all time, Quentin Tarantino, is stepping foot into the NFT game. He's dipping his toes in it. Some NFTs he's going to release is going to be like some audio NFTs, which I didn't even know that shit was even a thing. Some of the script writing and I think like scenes that never made it into Pulp Fiction, or something he's gonna like make NFTs of it or some kind of way. I don't know. He's going in that direction with NFTs. So if anybody like, I don't know, this is coming from me who's like a Quentin Tarantino stan and you keep up with his shit sometimes. A couple years ago, he's been with Miramax since like forever, like since the beginning he first got to this
Isn't Miramax owned by that one dude?
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein?
And I remember when he left Miramax, when all that shit started coming about Harvey Weinstein, all this wild shit was going on, Quentin Tarantino jumped ship. He's not with Miramax anymore. He hasn't been there since, what was the last movie he did with Miramax? I think it might have been Django, I want to say. Maybe, no, it would have been Hateful Eight. That was a lot of, I think he might have did Miramax.
I've never seen that one.
Fucking crazy, man. That ending is, it's fucking insane. But so he stepped away from Miramax like some years ago, like a couple years ago when Harvey Weinstein shit was going down. He even announced like, I'm done with this shit because I want no connections with Weinstein or any of the shit he was doing back when he was running things. And so since he's been on his own and whatnot, he was like, I'm gonna kind of like jump on this NFT thing and kind of flip a profit off of Pulp Fiction's popularity, which is still strong. Almost 30 years later, still up there. It's like
a cult classic.
Cult classic. It's an amazing movie. So he's trying to make money off of that, but then Miramax is stepping in and saying like, whoa. We own Pulp Fiction. We own the scripts. We own everything about it. You cannot beat us, so we're going to sue you. But Quentin Tarantino's attorney is now coming out saying like, well, back then he signed a contract in '93 so that you guys would start owning all his movies, but you guys never like in the contract. It never says that he couldn't profit off of it digitally. Because this is '93. This is like the NFT and all that shit was a thing. Ooh. So that's the loophole they're going with. And he said a new president. It
wasn't never on paper.
It never existed. Like
it was
on paper. It never existed. So now what Quentin Tarantino is doing right now. These production studios are gonna have to like change a lot of their contracts with a shit ton of people that may want to jump into the NFT thing, where even digitally they cannot profit off of this or something because it still belongs to us. But
it's too late.
But it's too late. That's happening right now. Like
Tarantino's like, that was not in the contract. And he didn't say anything digital in '93.
And that's what his attorney's saying. Like, hey, look, this is gonna be a open and shut case because, like Quentin Tarantino has like stood by the side of that contract this entire time since '93, going on 30 years. He hasn't done nothing to step out of that lane. But this is like, is he still stepping out the lane? Technically, he's not on a contract agreement level. It's something that they didn't realize that would ever happen in the future. So I guess the future is now. This is it. Like this contracts are going to start changing with this NFTs blowing to a point where
if we ever did anything like that and we needed a lawyer to like come up with a contract, you know who I would hire? Oh, probably Google AI lawyer.
What?
An artificial intelligence that can predict the future of what's going to happen.
Oh, okay. Only like, hey, I could do it.
To cover all the bases so I will not get screwed over in my lifetime.
Because the AI is going to break down every single legal aspect. Like, well, you can't do this because like, maybe there's always a loophole in something. But this NFT one is a big ass hole right now for like.
What if dinosaurs come back?
And now, so since Quentin Tarantino is doing this, the news right now is going to start being, holy shit, how many directors out there are going to start going to the NFT lane, but profiting off of something that production studios own, and they can still profit off of something. This isn't like the first lawsuit that's happened before, I guess, with NFTs and whatnot. But this is the one. This seems like very significant as far as like being like, you could tell like with Quentin Tarantino movies, these were his movies. These were all his style and everything. And Miramax let him do whatever the fuck he wanted. It felt like after Pulp Fiction, like just like look, people. Pulp Fiction is a movie that should never have been successful in my opinion. Because it's just so, it doesn't seem like most people would like it
at that time.
At the time, yeah. And I saw that like on Blockbuster when I was a kid.
Time.
It was, man, kind of set the standard for like a lot of copycat movies and shit too. But
yeah, Reservoir Dogs too. That was good.
Man, Reservoir Dogs is amazing. Fucking love that movie.
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill, you know. Kill Bill 1 and 2. I even got the soundtracks for those movies. I think RZA from Wu-Tang produced it, and then Django was fucking one of the greatest movies of all time to me.
Django's really good. That caught me off guard.
That movie is...
I knew it was going to be good, but not that good. Man, because I don't even like cowboy shit.
Dude, I've always loved Westerns. And I remember back in high school when I was like, used to write stories and shit. I used to watch the History Channel a lot. And I also saw like this story on History Channel of like this black bounty hunter who was like fucking badass back then during the Wild West. And one of his last bounties he ever caught was his own son. Because his son became an outlaw, started robbing shit, and he wound up having to fucking track down his own son and bring him to justice. But it was like a black bounty. It was like I was like, why has nobody made a story about this?
He knew it was his son.
Yeah, he knows his son and everything. Yeah, he was like, but he
got that ass though.
And also, if you think about like from that perspective, as a black man being back then, and he was a black bounty hunter. He was like, if I don't get him, they're going to kill him. Yeah. So I need to find my son first. This should be, when I first saw that back then, I was like, this should be a fucking movie. And that's why I started making like small stories about like black bounty hunters and all this and that. And then so when Django came out, I was like, oh my God, this is what I've always wanted. Like, this is a Western movie about a black.
I count 6 shots.
Yes. It's like, I love Django. It's my all-time favorite movie. But
get off that nag.
That movie is awesome, man. But yeah, so that's what's going on right now with Tarantino and NFT shit. He's
So is any of his NFTs is it officially like on the market where we can actually purchase?
I don't think so. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to think. What was it? It's almost this thing. Is like you almost have to because right now with his NFTs, it really won't have any value right now. I'm assuming until after this court case is done with. Because right now technically, but once the court case is done. And Tarantino wins this. It's all legit shit. It's like, fuck you, Miramax. This is legit. Like this is like the legit stuff. This is like you can own this type stuff. So I don't see how he's gonna stumble on this. His attorney seems to be like, they got it all locked. This shit happened in '93, so nobody was thinking about NFTs back then.
They weren't ready.
What were we doing in '93? Bill Clinton? Like I had chickenpox in '93. That's all I remember. That's the only thing I remember about '93. I had chickenpox. Other than that, the world, Bill Clinton, and then I don't know. Nobody was thinking about NFTs.
I was playing with Pogs.
Oh my God, Pogs! Oh my God.
And Gigapets, but it had the off-brand Gigapet from Chinatown.
But you still liked it, probably.
It was like Ling Ling Tech. I'm just playing. But I actually like my first Gigapet was like an alien. I had to feed the alien.
Yeah, it looks like a little blob shit.
I was like, oh shit, I gotta feed him.
Oh my God, he's dead.
And then I feed him, then he gets 2 legs, then he gets 4 legs, and 8 legs. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to beat it. Fucking Gigapets.
Gigapets.
Tamagotchi. Yeah, I couldn't afford that.
Yeah, me neither. I never played with them. Well, my sister had one. She either had a Gigapet or Tamagotchi. She had one of them damn things.
And then they had the Digimon where you can connect them?
Yes, I did. No, I did have the little Digimon thing where if you clipped it to your belt and you walk around, it was like your Digimon would walk too. But the more they walked, the more they would get stronger. But say like if you got your little Digimon thing on you, you walking down the street and it's keeping up with your. I think this is where Fitbit got the idea from because it counts your steps. Yeah. Once you hit a certain amount of steps, it's like you like no matter where you're, like hold on right quick.
Hold on. He just evolved.
I gotta fight right quick.
Yo, I remember Furbies. Remember
some things were ugly as shit.
They were selling that shit on the infomercial when it was so fucking hot.
That was huge, and they were ugly to me. Those things were hideous.
Did that came before Scratch Me Timmy? Wait.
Tickle Me Elmo?
Tickle Me Elmo?
What'd you say? Scratch Me Timmy?
Yeah. So Tickle Me Elmo came before Furby, right?
Yeah, they like to be almost like 96 or some shit.
I don't know what's going on.
That's like,
But yeah, that was before, all right?
yeah.
Yeah, that shit was hot too.
Nah, that was
The
all
Tickle Me
big,
Elmo?
man. Kids don't play with toys no more, man. Tickle Me Elmo was fucking huge. That was so
Yeah.
big. I remember like people was fighting in stores for that shit when I was watching
I,
the news.
I secretly wanted it, but then I didn't want it because I think at that same time they came up with Karate Fighter, where you put the two like fighters on like a platform, and then you can twist it, and then
they go around and fight.
they throw like leg kicks and shit.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, and I actually got that for Christmas.
It was like an evolved version of Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Like
Yeah,
the little-
yeah. But like just toy version.
Yes.
Yep. Or the Asian version.
Man.
Yeah, that was the only time where I actually got something I wanted for Christmas. After that,
I told my parents every year, I was like, I want Batman. I don't care. Batman. I don't care. Batman. I don't
you
care
ever
what
get
it
it?
is. I wanted Batman.
you ever got it?
Man, I got Batman all the time.
Shit.
But it wasn't like I was like rich or anything like that. It's just like my parents knew that like if it wasn't Batman, I'd be like, so just all my toys are Batman. Batman and every it's Batman. Shut up.
I never
all
got anything.
Got Batman a lot.
Just a Karate Fighter. That was it. That was my childhood.
Well, the thing with my parents, especially with my mom, I realized with her when it came to like Christmas shopping, she would my mom would start Christmas shopping January, and throughout the year she would just buy stuff here and there.
Also, you get like multiple gifts.
Yeah, throughout the year. Yeah, my mom was like, if I went to a store, I'm like, I'm gonna buy that for Chris. Oh, that'd be good for Lisa. That'd be good for Ashley.
Yeah,
And
I
then over
noticed
time,
like
it's like the smartest way to do it. Honestly, like me, I would probably never have the mindset to do it. I'm like a last second kind of guy, but no, it was.
Wait, they still make Tickle Me Elmos? I don't think so.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That shit was like a cultural phenomenon.
Yeah.
That dude, that
It was always like, what's the hottest toys? Like, remember they had the Cabbage Patch?
Cabbage Patch Kids, yeah.
And then it was like Tickle Me Elmo. And then Furby.
Furbies, yeah.
And then they had the year 2000 dog, the robot dog.
Oh
But that was too expensive,
God, I forgot about that. Yeah,
but it was
dog.
It was hot.
It didn't even look like a real dog. It looked like a fucking robot, but it was still a dog.
Yeah.
But it would like
Now I don't even know what's like trending like in toys.
Roblox. I mean, because kids don't play toys no more.
Roblox.
I mean, I don't know. Kids don't play toys no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would think like what's the hottest app?
Anytime kids gotta move, they don't like it. They're supposed to be sitting in one spot.
No, it was like a silver dog, like
Wait, what's it going on, chat?
like a Sony dog or some shit.
What?
Remember that robotic dog?
Yeah.
It was like $1,000 dog or some shit.
Yeah, it was not cheap. That was expensive. I mean, that's expensive for today, but it like
Wait, I remember that Cabbage Patch doll. I don't know if it was the one that you could feed it, but then it started eating people's hair. That was, I think Bob was saying some shit like that.
What? Bob, where you at? What happened?
Yeah, it was like a doll. It was like eating people's hair.
What?
And then they'll show like,
Oh, I do remember that, but it wasn't Cabbage Patch. It was something else. It was another.
maybe it's something else.
It was like some kind of new doll. Like, hey, if you feed it, then it'll poop out the food or something.
Yeah.
But it started eating like little girls' hair, and it was like pulling them in. Like, what the fuck? Like, it was just
and then they show the ball. They show the ball spots.
I vaguely remember this shit a little bit. Like, a little bit. There was a doll that was eating hair at one point. What did Shellshock say in the chat?
Man, if a robot started eating my hair.
Poochie. Is that what it is?
Poochie, the talking dog.
Oh, is it? Yeah, the Poochie. Wait, so is it Poochie the dog or the Cabbage Patch like doll? That's what I'm
I
trying to
never heard of Poochie.
Me neither. I'm bad
I
with
thought
names.
that was like a joke on The Simpsons.
What, the dog,
Like,
the robot dog?
Poochie, the talking dog.
Oh no, they had that real. They were trying. Actually, they're trying. Have you seen the robot dogs they're trying to do now?
Oh, it's too advanced.
Man, it's too real. It's too goddamn real. It's so scary.
They try to kick it. It's like,
Like the dogs are like, it's like. I remember I was watching the video at first. I'm like, this dog is kind of cute. Okay, it's a robot. you soulless.
It's not just any robot dog. It's one of those Black Mirror dogs.
But then I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? You ain't got to clean up the shit, which is probably why, or they not got to tear up the house. It's probably the reason why a lot of people would.
But people get dogs for like
Companionship, yeah.
emotional companionship.
But I think right now, they're setting the stage for, in the future, people are going to want to buy robot dogs. It's probably more convenient.
I want one right now.
For real. For real, you want one?
I always wanted one.
I was scared to get one because I think them things might burst into flames or something. There's too much tech going on in there. It's like, ow, 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 ow. Like, blew up a grenade in my house. I'm like, oh shit, just overloaded.
Yeah, everything's hot.
All right, so I got another news story. Actually, what's going on with the chat?
I got pee though. I don't even know why.
Yeah, we can take a break. No, if you want me to keep going. Or...
Yeah, we'll take a 1 minute. I'll be back.
All right.
I bet you they had like the little meeting, like in the round table.
You knew it was like spitballing ideas for
With
a
a
name.
bunch of stockholders, like, hey, I got something for real babies.
And that's amazing.
Spelled fur.
Fur, F-U-R. Sorry, Showshock. We were just reading your comments like that. I don't even remember hearing that name, but that's a brilliant marketing name. I'm not gonna lie. That's a. Fuck, if I had a kid, I would have got him that shit just off of that alone.
Yeah, it's not about thinking like a kid. It's how you can trick kids.
That's all it is. That's how you get. That's why they make cartoons.
Outsmart the kids. Don't think like kids. Outsmart the kids.
Yeah, that's why they make cartoons. Saturday morning cartoons is to buy toys.
Yep. Like, we don't really like you kids. We just want you guys to get your parents to buy you these toys.
That's all it is. Because if they love you, they'll buy it for you. Mm-hmm. If they don't, they hate you. That's I'm just saying. It's a weird thing they try to do.
Yep. All right. Carry on.
All right. And we're back, folks. All right. So all right. So this story I saw this is back in Cali. All right. So it says flash mob strikes and smash and grab theft at Nordstrom store in the Grove.
You know, I've never been to a Nordstrom store.
No, it sounds like expensive like area though.
Yeah. No, like, I guess is that like one of the expensive stores like in malls?
It's like high end shit, if I'm not mistaken.
It's more expensive than Macy's?
Super high end.
And now they're laughing at me because I said Macy's, right?
No, I think Macy's and JCPenney are like almost like they're
Neck and
like
neck?
fucking done. Like they, I think one of them filed for bankruptcy.
So where would Nordstrom like hit on that scale, like between Macy's and JCPenney? Would they be above them?
I would say it's above. That shit's like
How far?
way above where JCPenney and Macy's, they're going.
Would they be
I would say
considered like a Target, Walmart brand in the mall scene?
It's like lower end now, I guess, compared to what else is out there. I think by 2030 they're gonna be done because they've been struggling where people are not spending money there anymore. And in the 90s they were fucking huge, but I feel like there's a shift now in Nordstrom. I'm not familiar with it. I'm a Walmart kind of guy. If I want to buy a shirt, that's about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just a guy, you know. I like to buy funny shirts, but
Nordstrom is fancy.
yeah. Bob says above. And then it's still around. Oh,
It's fancy, but it's not fancy.
Yeah. It's not Nordstrom fancy. Yeah, because all that old stuff that we know from the 90s of like.
What is Nordstrom?
I don't even know. I've heard of it, but
They
I don't
still
know.
sell like regular name brand clothes,
don't
right?
know.
Like a Macy's or JCPenney's.
I would assume they do. I guess I'm assuming they're filling the void of what JCPenney and Macy's did because JCPenney and Macy's are dying off. It's been happening for a while now. They've been talking about for years that they're about to close down, and
Wait, they're still around?
some of them are still hanging on. I know Macy's might be done for, if I'm not mistaken, but
I know Sears.
actually no, it might be JCPenney's. JCPenney might be the one that's actually might be done. If I'm
What
not
about
mistaken,
pay for less shoes?
Payless.
Payless shoes.
Payless will never go anywhere. Payless is that thing I think that people always made fun of, like, hey, you got Payless shoes, but it's the most. We live in a world where people always want to flex and make fun of people who ain't got money, but guess what? Most people don't have money, and most people are gonna go to fucking Payless, especially if you got a kid. I'm not buying no Jordans from like a fucking 6-year-old.
Right.
Sorry.
You buy it for yourself.
You know what 6-year-olds do? Exactly. But 6-year-olds destroy shit. 7-year-olds destroy shit. 8-year-olds. You're going to buy a $200 pair of shoes. That should be for adults, not for a kid. So that's where you got Payless. Payless is like, from a marketing level, it's what they're going for is brilliant.
I would tell my
would
kids
never go anywhere.
to make their own clothes.
It was like a sweatshop now?
They're like, catch me in the metaverse. I'm in the metaverse and shit. Like, you better make your school clothes.
Hey, wait, Dad, I'm on a date right now. Wait.
D-facts. Ding dong.
Hey, Dad, not yet. I'm on a date. Give me like 45 minutes. It's like, this is fucking VR world and shit.
Let me squeeze you in.
All right, so basically like a flash mob out in Cali. Some people were saying like, the police were saying about 20 people were involved in this incident, and there was other articles I read that 50 people were involved in it. So here is the story, folks. Shopping mall area, Nordstrom, all the shit. Like, there's multiple cars outside. people out there shopping. Well, it's multiple cars of the assailants, right? It's a shit ton of cars. Well, from what I read, I'm gonna go with 50 people. Supposedly 50 people got out of each of these cars as a total, right? Just ran in that shit and saw bust out windows and taking shit. Taking all this shit, and they ran back to their cars, got off, and drove off. But it's like 50 people wearing masks doing it.
Wait, they robbed them all?
It was like this. Boom, 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 boom.
Where was this location?
I think it said, it was like,
Chicago.
said the Grove. No, this is in Cali. This is in Los Angeles.
Cali, my bad.
So, it says the flash mob struck the Fairfax District department store around 2:45 p.m. Okay, so this is after hours in. According to Los Angeles Police Department.
Like what part of Cali, though?
I don't know about
Southern?
wherever the fuck Fairfax is at, Nordstrom store. In the Grove Monday night. I don't know. It didn't say. I'm trying to see it right now. No, I don't see nothing for it. Like, if it's close to where
That
you was
sounds
at.
like it might be in the South.
It says, video from the scene showed a broken window and a sledgehammer that was left on the ground, which probably got fucking fingerprints on it. Police said the suspects fled in 4 vehicles, including a Nissan SUV. The SUV was caught by police in South Los Angeles. Okay, you called it. There you go. You know your people.
No, I was thinking like the Grove, like San Andreas.
Grove Street.
Yeah, Grove Street.
CJ.
But yeah, usually like Northern Cali, they don't do stuff like that. Like Bay Area stuff.
No. They commit like probably like
Kind of normal.
I would say like if they commit any crimes up there, it'd be like white collar crimes, like embezzling or some shit.
Yeah.
Like some shit
Yeah,
like that.
they do stuff like that.
Yeah, South is like the struggles where like if you're gonna fuck, I
Yeah.
just
Southern Cali is so different from like San Francisco and the Bay Area. It's so crazy how they're still in California, but they're so freaking different.
yeah,
It's like
California's
completely two different states.
like I've never been to Cali before. I always wanted to go just for a visit, and from what the stuff I've learned about Cali is it seems like you have like so many layers to how one state is because it's so fucking big. It's not it's from what I've been like I've always read is like Northern Cali is like right leaning Republican area. I guess it might be like maybe more ritzy area type stuff. But then the further to the south you go,
Yeah, I don't know.
it's like colors and stuff. Like I realize about I try to realize stuff about Cali because I want to go. But it just seems like it's just so much squished into one state, and I don't know. I kind of like it.
LA is more like a free for all, but I think it's worse now.
Really?
Yeah, because there's too many people moving there from out of state. Like, it's chaos. I wouldn't live there.
I still think the worst time in the history of America where America was like really fucking losing its shit, despite how bad this world is right now, I think the 80s and the 90s was horrible. If you think about how America was going through like with LA and the LA riots and it's just too much shit going on back then. Now it's like, I feel like it's calmed down a little bit. When I watch some old documentaries, I'm like, what the fuck? Like it's just
Talking about like when they took over like Koreatown
well,
and
like
shit.
Rodney King riots and O.J. Simpson. There's just so much shit going on now. It's like we got a lot of shit going on now, but back then I feel like we didn't know any better. It felt like it's so weird. But all right, back to this damn story. Okay, so it says the SUV was caught by police in South Los Angeles, where authorities said 3 suspects were taken into custody at about 3 a.m. So they didn't get that damn far. Clothing items, a cash register, ski mask, and gloves were found inside of a.
Inside of what?
Says clothing items, a cash register, ski mask.
So
and
they took a
gloves.
whole cash register.
I didn't know this. I must have skipped over that. A whole cash. They probably couldn't get it open.
Was there ATM in the trunk?
I don't say it. So clearly they couldn't get the cash register open. So it's like, yo, fucking take the whole thing. Them things are not light. Them things
I would
got some
think they're
weight.
fucking bolted down to the fucking ground.
Nah, they're really not. But they're heavy as shit though. You can be like, when I worked retail, you can just like move them shits and whatever. Some stores may have it bolted down, but I don't know. It's up to the store to keep up with the money in it. Because once your till reaches like, which more than likely, even though they stole the cash register, there's probably no money in it.
Yeah.
Because when you do retailing, once you max out the till, I think it's like at maybe $300 or $400, you have to take the money out. So if somebody robs a place, you only get about maybe $300 if you
Damn,
keep
I
up with
didn't
the
know
money.
that.
Yes, real shit. So taking the cash register,
What burger place you worked at?
I used to work at a sporting goods store,
Krusty Burger?
and I learned.
Oh, they did that?
You what?
Where they
Yeah, I used to be.
get 400, then they have to take it out?
After I got the military, right, for like a year and a half, I worked retailing at a sporting goods store in Colorado. It's called like Big Five. And I was like second assistant manager. I went for the top. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna be regular employee.
I'm not counting money.
I was like, I'm gonna be, but it's fucking worse to be a manager. I promise you. But I went for a second assistant manager, and I never have done retailing ever in my life at that point. So I was surprised I got the job off of that. But I had to learn from scratch, and I started learning over time. Like, holy shit, tills. Like, they have a system set up to where if you get robbed, they can take anything out the money out the register, but it's not gonna be anything more than $300 because once it hit
so smart.
Once it's $300, the person at the register has like, hey, so and so on shift, can you come up front?
I'm full.
Yes, and you collect the money.
Yeah.
You leave like maybe like 200 in or whatever. So when you get robbed, you give them like the rest of the money's in a fucking safe in the back. And,
Right. You just make sure nobody buys a ping pong table.
Oh yeah.
For $6.79.
Because automatically that like, and that's happened too, where people have come in and did like big ass purchases of like, hey, I like that kayak. I'm like, fuck. I gotta clear out this.
What is that? $3,000?
And I think of like the store I worked at, it was like kind of low end compared to like Sports Authority.
Yeah, that's what we had out here.
Yeah. But that shit, they're gone now.
They're gone.
But they got wiped the fuck out.
They got bought up by a ceramics company.
I remember when in Colorado, I think they had like Sports Authority Stadium in Denver. That was like the
now it's like a Staples.
I don't know what it's called now.
It's a Staples Center.
But the Staples Center is now
it's crypto.
I knew he was gonna go with that.
Now the Staples Center is now crypto.
And you know, did you hear about
crypto
this?
stadium?
Did you hear about this too? The contract for that, they have to keep that name for 20 years.
Oh
Yes, that name is for anybody who doesn't know, Staples Center is now called Crypto.com Stadium. The contract says they have to keep it for 20 years. I just found this out earlier today. I was reading about. I was like, they heard this.
Holy shit!
20 years they had that.
You know what's funny?
This is insane.
You know crypto, like the app where you get the exchange. You know that's not even an American company.
No, it's not.
It's like a Chinese company.
Dude. That might not be real. From my heart, it's crazy. It's
they have
it's
like
insane.
it's
insane.
So the Staples Center, right in Los Angeles, now it's named Crypto Stadium. That is fucking crazy.
And so when I heard about it today, I was reading about it because I was going on like some NFT cryptocurrency like rabbit hole with the Quentin Tarantino story. And I was reading about with Staples Center. I'm like, okay, that's right. They did change the name. Okay. For 20, it has to be like that for 20 fucking years.
How much money you gotta pay to have your name like on a stadium for that long?
The only way the name would have to change is if cryptocurrency would collapse, because that's what happened with I'm assuming like with Staples Center in Denver. When they, Staples Center, sorry.
It got too
Sports
deep.
Authority.
It's too deep now.
Yeah. This like I think it's like a different monster, because I know with Sports Authority when they started losing stores and stuff and whatnot, they had to change the name of whatever the hell Denver calls their stadium now. They had to change it because they no longer they got wiped out. But with cryptocurrency, I don't see this shit collapsing anytime soon. Yeah, I think it will hold up for 20 years. It's good. It's good.
20 years is crazy though.
That's how much faith they have in this.
I can see like the whole landscape changing within 5 years. But imagine 20 years, but then you're holding like the crypto name on that stadium for that long.
And the shit does not work out. Or maybe something like change or something, but it's a huge...
That's cool though, because like they hold it for 20 years, people are just gonna get used to the name. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna go watch the Lakers game at the crypto stadium.
And at the same time too, because and all honesty too, it's no different from when like, for example, my team. Well, one of my teams is like the Baltimore Ravens. And their stadium's called the M&T Bank Stadium. So it's really no different from what...
Yeah.
It's a banking system of money.
Because, like, you know, the longer it holds that name, like, you almost forget about the company, like the Staples Center.
Yeah.
If you keep saying Staples Center, I don't even think about the company no more.
The Staples, like the fucking... like the office shit. The office shit.
I don't even think about that shit no more.
When you say Staples Center, you don't think about it,
Yeah, like, it's just the Staples Center.
So either they kind of... They have an understanding of how the human brain works. Like, oh yeah, the crypto center, because you're not gonna say crypto.com center. It's gonna be like, hey, crypto center.
Yeah, that's the crypto stadium.
The CC or whatever. People gonna shorten it, and then once people start shortening,
that's the Dogecoin stadium.
When people start normalizing stuff, they start changing. They start shortening the word. When people start shortening words, it's like, okay, it's kind of
Crip Gang.
Yeah, they go. Like, all right, it's like. But what are you saying? Hold on, I just saw some of Baltimore shell shock. Baltimore dumps the chicks. Man, whatever, man. Y'all ain't gonna make it to the playoffs. Cowboys are done. See, look, whatever, man. I'm not gonna get into him. He's trying to. I know what he's doing.
What Cowboys?
His team. He's Dallas Cowboys fan.
Oh.
He's trying to talk shit about my Ravens, but you know, I'm trying to be professional. We got a show to do.
You guys should have like a sports podcast.
No. I would destroy him.
You
I'm
guys,
joking. No, I would destroy him. I probably could destroy myself. But oh fuck, let's get back to this damn people running the store. Okay. All right, so back to the original store. 50 people got out of the car. They say 20. I heard stories where it's 50 people out of 4 cars. Okay, whatever.
Wait, 50 people did what?
Just ran up to the store. I'm talking about the North some stuff.
Stole it, everything.
Just ran it, bashed the windows. Like they found a sledgehammer. Somebody took a sledgehammer, smashed the shit, took the shit, got in the car, drove off. They did catch some people on the way out. It said, like I said before, like when they stole the cash register, that's what they found in one of the vehicles, like a cash register, because they couldn't open that shit. So they left clothing items, ski mask there, but whatever, all that DNA, all that delicious DNA all over, like all that mask. Says the incident is one of several similar crimes that have taken place recently around the Southland. It says a CVS store was struck earlier the same night around the 5800 block of South Vermont Avenue, police said. So this is not the first time people have like gang rushed the store in numbers and this takes shit. It says several men entered the store and took 6 cash registers. Oh my God, somebody's gonna get fired.
I bet they're all empty.
No,
Wait, they don't empty cash register after the shift is done?
Somebody's about to get fired. Hear me out.
That's the inside job then.
God damn it. It says several men entered the store. This is CVS now. This is fucking insane.
Oh, I can see that.
Several men entered the store and took 6 cash registers with about $8,500 in cash. That means the manager ain't taking the shit out, which means the manager about to get his ass fired.
Inside job.
Or yeah, the manager's like, hey, come at this time. So I'm on my lunch break. Probably some stupid shit.
How the fuck you have $8,000 in the cash register?
Hey, look. I guess it's like out of 6 cash registers.
Oh, 6.
It totals to
It
like
must be
maybe,
a big ass CVS.
But still, even $8,000. I think I agree with you. I think it is an inside job.
It has to be.
That is so weird for it to be that much.
Even
Even with 6 registers, it's a lot.
They got the little Discord channel and shit talking about their bus.
Yeah, hey. Hey, yo, we did it, guys.
They get on their Nextel walkie-talkie.
Oh, God. It says the suspects fled in 3 vehicles, including one described as Nissan SUV. So, back to the original story. It says the suspects fled in 3 vehicles, including one described as a Nissan SUV. This is with the CVS stuff, which goes back to with the Nordstrom Mall. Nissan SUV was used in that crime as well too. So it's either like a gang of folks is like, yo, this is bum rush stores, break shit up, and take what we want and then leave. I don't know if it's like for reasons of this choice of like I don't know if people are making a choice out of desperation. I feel like if you steal the clothes, I mean you can't fucking eat clothes like. If these people were bum rushing like I don't know a fucking Kroger and stealing steaks and shit and food, I'm like okay, clearly these people need to eat, but clothes is you know what I'm saying? Is
trying to flex or something?
Unless they're gonna take the clothes, they can't keep them because
they gotta resell them.
They're gonna resell them. Yeah,
clean money.
Clean money. Yeah, yep.
Where'd you get all that clothes? Or where'd you get all that money? Oh, I sold all this Gucci stuff.
Says in Beverly Hills over the weekend, a sledgehammer was used to smash the glass of a Louis Vuitton and Saks store, but thieves were unable.
What's a Saks store?
Fuck, I don't know.
Like a saxophone store?
I'm poor. Yeah, let's go with that.
That sounds expensive.
I am poor. I don't know what that is. It says, but the thieves were unable to get inside. This is Beverly Hills, so they got the security for it. It says some shoppers believe these flash mob thefts are on the rise because there is not a strong enough deterrent. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if that like people take advantage of this stuff because security might be low, or people are struggling. That might be another side to it. I don't know. It's crazy. It could be a lot of things. I feel like most people commit crimes out of like desperation.
I think that they know they can do it easily without getting really in trouble like that. Because the world is so busy. You can rob a bank while all the cops are at home taking a nap.
Mm-hmm. Wait till the cops chill out a little bit and then strike.
I don't know. That's not the life I would want to live. That's just too chaotic.
When I read that story, and I really thought about this, like deep down, like on a visceral level, when I really thought about this story, my first reaction was, "Holy shit, we are living in a dystopian future." like the shit we used to see in the 90s, like Terminator, like T-800 stepping on like human skulls and shit. Like,
Press start.
it may not be on that level, but I think we're still living in this. Like, I think that's what it was. Like they imagine with
The simulation theory.
yes.
Let's close it out on that.
Let's go.
You guys ever heard the Bozeman brain theory?
Yes, we have talked about something like that before, haven't we?
Maybe.
Well, at least the Bozeman particle.
So the Bozeman brain theory, so if you study thermodynamics, right? A lot of people that study thermodynamics, they start to think like, hey, this theory is very compelling because it does make sense. Because what the Bozeman brain theory is like, is saying like the universe is so complex, right? So complex, like down to like a science to where it cannot be like a mistake, like an accident, like the Big Bang Theory and all this shit happened.
Yeah.
He's saying that all of everything in our universe, everything that's around us, everything what we're experiencing, is all through like one brain. He's saying it's like a one brain,
Just doing
a one brain
shit.
thought that's creating all this. It's keeping everything balanced. It's not like everything was like an accident and then boom, we got all this.
It's all like just pretty much orchestrated by one.
Yeah, because it's so complex. He was saying like there's no way like our Earth and everything how we can run and operate, and it all being like an accident.
Yeah, like a random act of
Yeah, he's saying there he never said like there's a God, but he said that it has to be like
some type of planning behind us.
yes something that planned all this shit, like a single brain that planned all this. That planned everything, like how everything works in our universe, like our laws of physics and everything. Like it's too complex to be like an accident. It's not sloppy at all. It's made so it's like a perfect chess game. It's like a proper game, that's made, but you had to think about this game before you make it.
Yeah.
And this is how all this exists
Pieces
now.
fit all together.
Yeah.
Like, how to build a world, and then Earth is like a prototype. I'm assuming. I don't. That's what I always thought. Like I think I also think like sometimes in this universe we live in, Earth is the first, and there's nothing out there. That's just the theory I sometimes play. Was like, yo, what if it was like we're just a blueprint on how to build society, but we are like we're showing that we can make it work, but we're stumbling over each other on some like a lot of shit.
Any of that could be true.
Yeah.
Like let's say like because his theory is like everything is like a collective mind, but it's from one mind.
Okay.
So if it's from one mind, we just stem from that one mind.
Yeah.
And whatever you're thinking, right?
It says that's the thought.
And we
that
all
comes
think of
from
that
the-
like, okay, then it's real now. It's happening. Because there's it, like I'm saying, if you get into thermodynamics, how the whole shit works, you started getting into deeper, and then you start thinking about like simulation theory on how it all works.
Yeah.
And then comparing to like thermodynamics, it's almost impossible for us to live like this as an accident. It has to be like an act of somebody actually creating like what we're experiencing right now.
And I'm assuming they're doing it based off like considering the odds that
Yeah, the odds are it's ridiculous.
Because
Yeah.
if this was supposed to be meant to be a thriving area
Right.
of people living, it would be more planets we would discover, I guess.
Here's the odds that they were saying. I know I mentioned this in a previous podcast, but the odds are saying like us existing now, like how we're living,
It's like an anomaly, man.
it's like a tornado going in the junkyard, and when the tornado's done, it built like a 747 like Delta airplane.
Oh, you said that before?
Yeah, I said that
That's
before.
amazing. That's fucking amazing.
They're
I
saying
that.
like us existing is like that.
Oh my god, what are
If
the
that's
odds?
the Big Bang Theory,
Yeah.
that's just like a tornado going in a random junkyard building like a Delta airline,
Not saying it's impossible.
and they're like,
But-
how?
Yeah, not saying that something like that could be impossible, but what are the odds? Like,
What are the odds
but
of that?
It's still a possibility that it could happen. But what are the odds?
What are the odds of that? Building a perfect airline, just a tornado spinning in the junkyard.
And just builds it.
And that's how they describe like the universe we're living in now. They're saying like it's like that. If you guys want to say it's a Big Bang Theory, it's just like that. So, they get to the idea like, hey, it's very, 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 very possible that this is more like a simulation from somebody, like a one thought brain that
pieced it all
created
together.
all this, than it being actually like an accident, like the Big Bang Theory.
Yo, that's like what is it? With H.P. Lovecraft, with all the elder gods and all that. There's that one that's like supposedly, like basically our entire existence in this universe. This has always been like this, Lovecraft like story thing. So people kind of maybe think it's like even a theory. But out of H.P. Lovecraft's godlike monsters that basically see humans as almost like an insect in a weird way. That there's a god that, like, our entire existence within this universe, including everything else in this universe, is all just a dream from a god.
Yeah.
And if he wakes up, that's when everything's like done. Everything is like wherever it goes. It's all we exist inside.
That's a part of the same theory.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Like, it comes from like just like we exist in the imagination of one mind dreaming this, and it's a god.
Exactly. That's right here. What you're saying, like you're all collective. Like so, we might be living a dream of a single brain.
I swear to God, I didn't even read that, folks. I swear to you, but I get what this is.
What I wrote down, I put like, so we might be living in a dream of a single brain rather than a regular reality. Yep. We might be living in somebody's dream.
We could be like blood cells in like a vein of a god or something. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
simple, huh?
It's just something simple like that. But we think like this is like our whole world. This is
yeah, it's so crazy. And then another way you can say like, hey, it could be like all simulated. You know about the Fibonacci sequence, right? The golden ratio.
You talked about it before.
Well, this golden ratio was found in everything in nature. It's like the way it works is like if you add like the last two numbers, you always get the same number repeating over. Mm-hmm. So you find this all in nature, like in plants, everything would repeat over and over, the golden ratio. Like if you look at somebody's face, right? And then, she looks, like a hot girl. And the reason why you could say, oh, she's hot, because your brain naturally thinks like her face is perfectly aligned within the golden ratio.
Because this sounds like if you look at somebody like, man, their eyes do far apart, they're too close.
Right. So the golden ratio,
perfect ratio
puts all that in. So you find this all throughout nature, within plants, sea creatures like seashells and stuff. Like look it up. Like look up the golden ratio. It's really deep. And then if you think about that, like they use this same golden ratio throughout nature, you would think like, hey, is there just one developer for like our reality that made the shit? Because they use the same fucking they use the same ratio program, like they use the same golden ratio to do everything. They did this shit in nature, like with seashells and stuff. They did it with humans.
You're using the
same golden ratio. And like people that they do stocks, they do like cryptocurrency, what they do the buy and trades. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, like the one that's really deep into like stocks and stuff, they use the golden ratio like format.
Did they go off of that?
They go off the golden ratio format because
just to make that big risk.
They already think like, okay, this shit, it could be simulated because it's falling within the golden ratio. Like, okay, this is a good time to buy according to the Fibonacci sequence. And they actually, like, if you go to some exchanges, right, they have a fucking diagram where you could put the golden ratio on your fucking trading platform.
What?
Like, that's in the program. Like, it's a thing. Like, they all, like, traders use it. Big stockholder guys, like, the hedge funds do. They all use the golden ratio shit. That's, like, advanced stuff. Even in, like, people creating, like, logos and stuff for companies. They use the golden ratio.
I know now with logos and stuff, I could definitely see that because you have to think about
it has to be all perfectly
like what could catch a person's eye, like the color, the shape, and everything. That's why like McDonald's is like fucking genius with their colors.
One that's real good is the Nike logo.
Exactly, something that. Damn, you have to think on
that runs on like some golden ratio shit.
That makes sense. To think of like you would have, I don't know if it's like either you understand the golden ratio. You understand how human minds work, but I would say probably more golden ratio, just because it's like a collective of
us as like normal humans. You can sense it like normally, right?
Yeah.
Like if you look at a girl or a guy, you'd be like, "Hey, something's off."
Yeah.
Like, oh, they might have plastic surgery, because you naturally
your eyes gonna catch something.
Yeah,
that's like
naturally, because you're a part of this world, so naturally you're supposed to catch like the regular golden ratio.
You can be like, man, does she have a lazy eye? She's hot, but like, why is her eye wandering off? Like
she got an eyelid, like
eyes
surgery?
like looking this way. Man,
she got her nose done. Yeah, like
when nose didn't used to look like that.
Yeah, when something's off, you can tell.
Oh yeah.
But even people like they're born like kind of weird. They're off the ratio. That's how I see it.
But sometimes it looks good on them though, because I'll see like if I see a chick with big ears, I'm like, okay, like I'm not a fan of big ears, but it fits her.
It would,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
if it balanced out, then
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gotta work with.
If it balanced out, then it balanced out in the golden ratio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some weird
But
stuff
if
might
something
be
looks too off,
like, oh god,
like your shit's broke, your software's broke a little bit.
I was about to say you came out the oven wrong.
Yeah.
They tried to bake
God
you.
was on a break. Oh, canceled.
That's it, folks. We will see.
Remember
you.
that 98 Degrees song?
What?
When there's like, God must have spent a little more time on you.
Why do you remember shit like that? I know that song too. Why would I remember that?
I don't know. Nick Lachey, I don't know.
Oh, there you go. You know how slow I am? I just found out they was divorced.
Ooh.
Him and Jessica Simpson. I didn't know they divorced.
Even I knew that.
They were divorced like 20 years ago.
Nick,
I didn't know this too recently.
Nick Lachey is dating the MTV girl.
Yeah, the hot chick, Vanessa some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
From back in the day, yeah.
She's hot.
Yeah, she was bad back in the day. Yeah.
He did good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did good. I don't know about Jessica Simpson. What is she doing?
I remember she got like really big, and I remember she might have been doing
She fell off.
like weight loss programs and shit or something, but then she got skinny. I don't know. It was,
Bob's at NSYNC. You know what's crazy? I said NSYNC 3 times today.
you did when you texted me. That's when I was first saw
Yeah,
it.
and then I text somebody else about NSYNC.
NSYNC.
And then I text you about NSYNC because we...
Oh, because we were syncing up on like the
Yeah,
same
I was like,
idea.
holy shit. I was like, I'm syncing with everybody today. And then now Bob is saying it.
In sync.
Fuck.
And how we're saying it like that's how it's pronounced. No, that's how it's spelled.
Yeah.
In sync.
I was gonna like type in like IN.
Fuck it, man. But when you said, I was like, I know him. I know what he means.
Yeah.
So I know exactly where he's coming from.
Yeah, it's a sign, definitely. Hey, NSYNC, man, their best album was that Christmas album.
That shit was good. That shit was actually fucking huge. I remember I liked it.
Yeah.
I think Backstreet Boys is a more superior boy band group. On a vocal level. They got better.
Yeah,
they can
they're
sing
good.
better.
They're good, but
NSYNC
NSYNC Christmas
more,
album,
They're more entertaining. They can dance and shit. And
it slaps.
that's-
It slaps. You know what's
That's how good
crazy?
it is.
I thought I was 33 the whole time.
Who's 33?
My age.
What are you?
I thought I was 33 the whole time, right? So I had to ask Alexa.
How
was
old
like,
am I?
No, I said, hey, if I was born on August 1st, 1987, how old am I? She's like, you're 34. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, my heart dropped. I was like, I was 34 the whole time.
Yeah, you're like 2 years younger than me. Some shit.
I thought I was 33.
That's scary.
That is scary.
I think you know what the thing. I think the thing is though.
Fuck.
Once you hit your 30s, and that's how I am
stop
too.
counting.
You stop. You don't give a fuck. You're like, well, after 25, you're kind of like, okay, it kind of weans off, and then through your 30s, you're like, I'm here. That's all that matters. The age don't matter. You just.
You know what's crazy? My mom called like a few months ago, and she was saying, she's like, yeah. She's like, you're 28, right? I was like, what the fuck?
Parents do better because my parents do the same thing.
Right. And then I corrected her. I said, no, I'm 33. But actually, I was 34. I forgot. I even forgot myself.
Don't nobody know.
Yeah.
Like, nobody
I was like,
knows.
what? I was like, I'm 33. She's like, what? You're that old? But then,
knows.
I asked Alexa and shit. I was like, hey, if I born on this day, how? She was like, you're 34.
This is why, you know what? This is why we're going to become so dependent on AI. If you have to ask what year you were born in to figure out
Yeah.
change, Alexa's like, oh shit, we got them. They need us for everything now.
Melissa says, I thought I was turning 31 when I was turning 32. Actually, I don't know if I'm 32.
Ask Alexa.
My mom thought I was turning 35. Holy shit, your
See,
mom was adding years.
Yes, and see, my parents are always like, my parents never assume my age. They'll say, Chris, how old are you? I'm like, maybe you know what? I complain about this now. I'm gonna be the same way. I'm gonna be the same way with my kid. I'm like, well, who are you? What's
Bob,
your name?
she says she was filling out a form and she forgot how old she was. So this is a common thing that's happening.
Once you hit your 30s, you just stop. It's just like whatever.
Yeah, you just don't know no more.
'Cause
Right?
I think the last time I got excited for an age was 25. I was like, yay, my car insurance goes down or some bullshit. And then after that, I was like, all right, you're just cruising through life. 30 was a big one for me. And I was like, okay, this is cool. This is a new era. And then after that, you just don't. I go to work, and if it's my birthday, I don't even tell anybody. I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah,
You just work and then go home.
I don't remember what I did my last 2 birthdays.
What the fuck
I know one birthday we were in Vegas.
Oh, my God. No, my last birthday was probably the most... Was it the last one? I was probably my most depressing one. No, was it? Yeah. I literally didn't do anything. I went to work that day, and I came home and I was sitting in bed, and I was like, I didn't do shit this year. This is the first time I really not do anything.
Yeah, I didn't do shit my last birthday.
And the reason why I didn't do anything, because I had to work the next day. So I was like,
Wait, hold on. Bob is 39 years old?
No, we thought you said 38 before. I thought we asked you this, Bob.
Oh, shit. I remember when Bob turned 30 for the first time.
Oh.
We went out to a bar. She got trash.
Yeah, there you go, Bob.
Trash. We did like bar hopping and shit.
Oh, those are fun, but you get make sure you eat before you go out, before you bar hop, because you're going to be...
Yeah.
Them shots going to be coming.
It was wild.
My 30th, what did I do? I went to a strip club. No, wait.
Bob.
My 30th. Was that?
No, go ahead.
I remember on my 30th birthday, either the 29th or 30th, I went out to go eat with some friends, and then we went to a bar, started drinking, and I blacked out. When I came to, there was a chick on top of me, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
At the bar?
And I started panicking. I was at a strip club.
Oh,
I don't ever remember I don't remember even stepping foot in it. And she was just talking to me. So I was like, wait, what? Like, it's like, I don't know if like, when I think back on it, I'm like, was I awake the whole time talking to her? Mm-hmm. And then I sobered up and I'm like, okay, now I'm a completely different person now. Mm-hmm. Because if I was blacked out like this, there was no way I would have got a lap dance. So I had to be like talking to her, engaging her or something to get a lap dance. But when I came to her, I was like, wait, what the fuck am I? I'm like, what am I doing here? She's like, hey, calm down, baby. I was like, get off me. And I went out, and then I went out from the lap dance area. And when I went out to the front area, my friends would just sit on the couch, like, just watch stripper, like, on stage. I'm like, hey, what the fuck we doing? They're like, hey, man, you all right, man? You're like, you could barely speak earlier. I'm like, no, I'm like, something in my brain, like, made me sober up. But that was when I entered into my 30s of, I don't know.
You enter into your 30s with somebody dancing on you that you don't even know.
And I don't even remember. Some chick was on me. I don't know.
What's her name? Lavender?
No, I think it was like Savannah or some shit. I don't know. Some kind of stripper name.
I meant to say Lavender. Oh, wait. Hold on. Lavender. Fuck, my English is fucked up today. What did I say? Lavendale? But yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
Shell Shock says he was that girl that was on top of Chris. Wait, I read that wrong.
Oh my
he
God.
He says that was Chris the last time at Blue Flame.
I don't know. I've had a lot of moments where I've been fucking gone.
That's wild.
And I've been on like autopilot mode. And the next moment, I'm like, why? Who is this girl next to me? Why? Whose house is this? I woke up under kitchen tables before at houses I didn't know I was at. I woke up in living rooms. I'm pretty sure somebody's taking advantage of me.
That's dangerous, man.
It's very dangerous.
Ever wake up in a house where they fucking tie you up?
No, this times I woke up and I was like, and I don't remember what happened the night before. I started panicking. I'm like, please don't say I killed somebody. That's the first thing I think of. That's the first thing crosses my mind. I'm like, please don't say I killed somebody.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't do drugs, kids. Like I've had moments like that. Like
I think meth would do that to you.
Who?
Where you can kill somebody, you forgot about it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so we about done here?
It's like, man, I ain't killed you. Yeah, I remember killing you on that couch.
Man, I don't remember grinding my feet in that couch. So anyways, I was grinding my feet in Eddie's couch.
Yeah.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
We went too long, but it was good.
Yeah, it's good shit.
I didn't have to do my other story.
I mean, either. I still had one more left. But
yeah, I had one more. It was James Blunt, but yeah, that's not important.
But happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Love you guys. Love the support. Yes.
Thank you guys, everybody. We'll catch you guys in December, right?
The 30th is either on a Monday or a Tuesday.
Well, we'll catch you guys next Tuesday.
Week.
I don't know
Tuesday.
what month it lands on, but we'll catch you guys next Tuesday.
November. It'll still be November.
Yeah. Everybody have a safe Thanksgiving.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Don't bring up politics at the kitchen table.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, do not bring up politics in a family environment. Because my sister Kelly, she's on that shit. She is on that shit.
You gotta leave it at the door, man. I used to be like,
she rolls up in the house with a red flag. I'm just playing, but but yeah, she's pretty hardcore. If anybody mention like politics, she's like, she's on that shit. She tries to fucking slip it into like our chat messages, but nobody ever watches it.
Yeah, so it's like how.
Cause like, come on, Kelly, like
it only works if everybody watches it, and that's when you can trigger a group.
Because here was she was leading on the text message for the group family message, like, hey, what's everybody cooking? Right? Everybody said what they were cooking. Then she posts up a link to some politics shit.
What I gotta do with anything?
I was like, whoa, Kelly, what the hell?
You know apple pie is racist? Like,
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? You're trying to start a fight? Stop. Just say what you're cooking. Cool. We'll see you on Thanksgiving.
What is gonna do with
You don't have to
mine?
send us like some fucking racist shit. I don't know if it's racist. I didn't click on it, but I know some politics shit. You
Some
know?
political shit.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to hear that.
It's a huge turn off, man. Not even I try to bring it up. Bob was laughing. Bob was like, haha.
Yeah.
So,
So that would be like the hint. Like no, not the hint. That would be like the tip.
the cue, like, hey, don't
the tip
stop.
for the holiday season. Don't bring up politics. Just talk about normal family shit.
It's not gonna work if nobody doesn't keep up with it. Like, if somebody kept up with politics, then it could probably spark some shit in the group. But
Yeah.
if nobody keeps up with it, it's gonna fall flat. So
They're like loaded the whole time, dude.
all week I've been playing this for this one
Loaded.
moment.
They have like all these.
Some zingers. Like, I got some hot shit to spit out, and then
It's like you can say whatever. I got like
come at me, bro.
yeah, I got everything for it. I can retaliate on anything.
Come at me, bro. And then
But yeah, we gotta end this podcast. Thank you guys for watching us. We'll catch you guys next week on Tuesday. Peace out. Adios.
see you guys.